Raising Cane's makes perfect chicken finger meals by marinating every chicken finger for 24 hours. That's a long time. I don't even know what I was doing 24 hours ago. But those mouth-watering chicken fingers were marinating the entire taste-tempting time. Impressive, since 24 hours is longer than most celebrity marriages. On that note, our chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, and Texas toast are the perfect marriage of fresh and tasty. Raising Cane's, one love.
The running of the Bulldogs? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Aaliyah saved by switching to Geico.
You know the best thing about Raising Cane's? Well, we have fresh, never-ever frozen 100% premium chicken fingers. We also have extra long crinkle-cut fries. Then there's our crisp coleslaw and buttery Texas toast. And of course, you can't forget about our totally craveable cane sauce. But while all those things are definitely tasty, the absolute best thing about Raising Cane's is simple. We don't make it until you're ready to eat it. Raising Cane's, one love. You know the best thing about Raising Cane's? Well, we have fresh, never-ever frozen 100% premium chicken fingers.
And welcome everybody. The men's championship game of the Red River Athletic Conference Championship for 2018. As the starting lineup's coming up right now for both Langston and LSU Alexandria. These teams no stranger to each other, as they have played each other in the previous two conference tournament championship games. Langston knocking them off when knocking off Alexandria when they were number one in the nation and undefeated 2 years ago here in this building. And Alexandria winning last year in Alexandria, Louisiana. So the rubber match here, the final matchup between these two in a Red River Athletic Conference tournament, as Langston will be heading off to the Sooner Athletic Conference beginning next season.
Number 15, Will Claiborne.
LSU or Langston coming in now as they are 20-10 on the season. Their 14th tournament appearance. They're 16-10 in conference in tournament play.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again,
they've won 3 tournament titles in 2005, 2008, and 2016. As they're up against LSU Alexandria. Alexandria 24-7 on the year. Currently ranked 13th in the country. This is their 4th tournament appearance, or 5th tournament appearance. They are 6-1 in tournament play, with 2 tournament championships in 2015, and again, their only loss to Alexandria in 2017. As we are about ready to get started here between the Generals of LSU Alexandria, the number 2 seed and the number 5 seed, Langston University out of Langston, Oklahoma. Larry Cordero, the head coach of the Generals. Stan Holt, the head coach of Langston. Stan Holt now 5-1 in his last 6 tournament contest as head coach of Langston. Tip control by Alexandria as Vickers looks around over to Stove. Stove comes back around over to RRAC. Jordin Williams, 3-pointer with Langston in his face, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Parker. Langston back the other way now here. This final match of the 2018 Raising Cane's Red River Athletic Conference Tournament Championship, in Langston right to the basket, lays it up and in. And he has the first points now for the tournament, or for the championship game here. RRAC to Jordin Williams, finds Claiborne. Claiborne, the junior from Slidell, Louisiana, gets back over to Jordin Williams. Williams back out. Stove, 3-point, opposite side, no good, and the rebound picked up by Parker. 2 rebounds for Parker, going back right to the basket. Going to slow down as the the Generals are back in numbers. Parker, near side wing with the ball. Looks back now, finds over to Morris. James Morris Jr., big game yesterday, a lot of big shots for the Lions. Stops, bumps off RRAC. Shot high, archer is good.
2 points.
4-0 Langston out early on here. With 18:25 to go here, first half. RRAC in the front court with Morris on him. Around over to Stowe with Parker on him on the wing on the far side. Dribbles to his right, back now over to Vickers. Vickers dribble, now back over to Williams. Steps up, three-pointer, no good, and the rebound Parker. Third rebound already. 3 rebounds taken in the game, all by Parker. Stops to the lane, high arcing shot, rattles home and good. So LSU Alexandria 0 for 3 to start the game. And Langston 3 for 3 to start the game. With 17:59 to go here in the first half. Timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. As again, the 2018 Raising Cane's Red River Athletic Conference basketball tournament. Brought to you by, of course, Raising Cane's and by Geico Insurance. As we're ready to get back to action here with 17:59 to go here the first half. As RRAC races across the court. Gets now over to Vickers. Vickers moves away, gets away from Aboyden. Inside and nicely able to move for the big man there. As William Claiborne gets the foul, gets the friendly roll on the rim and good. And the first points here for LSU Alexandria. William Claiborne, the junior, 5'11" from Slidell, Louisiana, at the line to shoot the free throw with the foul on Dante Bailey. His first personal, first team foul, and Claiborne will miss the first free throw. Missed free throws have come back to haunt the teams here in the semifinal games yesterday and the women's championship today. Bailey puts up a 3. Got some contact against Vickers, no call. Now back to rebound by RRAC. Up ahead, Jordin Williams on the wing on the far side, guarded by Langston. Comes back, looks for the screen from Claiborne in the corner, back over to Claiborne. All the way across to Vickers. Vickers with a long three-pointer and an out, no good. Parker his 4th rebound. Parker up ahead. Alexandria back in motion. Parker throwing that up as contact with Claiborne. Nothing called. Back again to go as they're letting them play here. And that's going to be a whistle. That's going to be a push-off. Stove, they'll let him play a lot of ways, but him extending the arm on the push, not going to do it. So his first personal, first team foul now on LSU Alexandria.
Offensive foul on LSU Alexandria, number 4, Anthony Stove.
DeMonte Langston
His first.
will dribble the ball up court now for the Lions with a 6-2 lead over LSU Alexandria here with 16:42 to go here in the first half. Parker at the line, kicks back out to Aboyden. Aboyden back out Langston. Langston, nice move in the lane, goes in there, kicks back out over to Parker. Parker strong to the lane, goes up, whistle, blocking foul called on William Claiborne. That's going to be his first, team second, and now going to the line is going to be Justin Parker, the 6'4" junior from Indianapolis, Indiana.
LSU Alexandria foul number 15, Will Claiborne. His first, team's second.
So Aboyden
for Langston, 2 foul shots.
heading back into the backcourt. The first free throw rattles in and good. Seven to 2, our score here. Second shot off the mark. A rare miss for Langston in this tournament from the free throw line. Ball knocked away, and Parker had the steal, goes off his knee, out of bounds, And possession will stay with LSU Alexandria with 28 on the a new shot clock, because they were saying that, I guess they're saying possession had changed. So a new shot clock, 30 seconds here with 16-19. Actually, I think the official is going to go tell them to put it back to 28 because there was no clear change of possession there. So shot clock will be at 28. I believe they're going to make that decision here as the official over there at the table. And they do. 28 shot clock, 16-19 to play first half. Vickers inbounds in the backcourt to Shannon James Jr., who's checked in now for the Generals. Jordin Williams, nice move to get a bath. Now over to Brandon Moss, who's also in there, and Moss kind of shoved out of the way by Aboygaden. And back the other way, Langston. Langston back. Aboygaden, that's going to be a blocking foul. And Shannon James looked like he had position. But the foul there, that'll be his first personal and third team foul here. Going to line to shoot here is Brandon Aboygaden. Brandon Aboygaden, the senior, 6'5", out of Tracy, California, hits the first free throw. 6-point lead for Langston. 15:59 to go here first half. Second shot coming for Aboygaden. Got it. 9-2 the lead now for Langston with 15:58 to go here in this first half. Morris on James. James gets over to Vickers. Parker guarding him tight in front of the bench. Dribbles right, gets now over to Williams. Inside, there's James, tried to go baseline, cross-quarter, back to three for Vickers. Bounces up, no good. Aboygaden grabs the rebound, but no, he steps out of bounds. And going to be LSU Alexandria basketball. Inbound coming up here for James. Shannon James Jr. Out of Lafayette, Louisiana with the inbound for Alexandria. To Vickers. Vickers over Parker. Gets now over to Brandon Moss on the wing on the near side. Now dribbles back with it with Aboygaden on him. Looking for a screen. Comes back with it, goes right. Now strong towards the basket, off the glass, and good for Brandon Moss. Brandon Moss looking for a call, and I don't think anybody's going to really get a call today as they are letting him play. Demonte Langston with the ball, looks to screen from Parker. Dribbles back out over the Parker. Parker back to the quarter as Langston travels inside, and he goes down and slips inside with contact there, and the alley-oop dunk to Brandon Moss. It looked like there was a lot of contact from Jordin Williams, and possibly could have been a foul the other end, but nothing called. As 9-6 is our score here. We'll take as a timeout called here. Both teams have used a timeout, 5 remaining here.
Taking in for Langston, number 2, Kevin Booz.
Langston shooting 3 of 5 from the field right now at 60%. LSU Alexandria at 29%, just 2 of 7. Actually, no, it's going to be 33% at 3 of 8, or about 30% or so. No team has hit a three-pointer yet. Free throw shooting 3 of 4 for Langston, 0 of 1 for Alexandria. And the rebound edge going to the Lions at 5-4. 3 turnovers for the Generals and 2 for Langston. With 14:55 to go here first half. As Kevin Booz in the lineup now for Langston. Booz coming up, asking Bailey for the screen. Comes around, now cross over to Parker, who finds Morris. Morris with Jordin Williams in front of him. Going strong inside the lane, stops with it. Back out Parker. Parker will go up strong, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped away and picked up by Brandon Moss. Trent Brinkley is on the floor now for LSU Alexandria as well. Jordin Williams saves it in the corner to Vickers. Now over to Brandon Moss. Moss finds Jordin Williams. Aboygaden on him. Dribbles to his left. Now back to the right. Looks off towards the wing. Brandon Moss, three-pointer, no good. Rebound pulled down by Aboygaden. Back the other way comes Langston with 14:05 to go here first half. James Morris off the screen. Looks back over to Bailey. Bailey against Vickers. Has the ball tipped away out of bounds. Last touch by Alexandria. It's going to stay with Langston. 18 on the shot clock. 13:57 left to go here first half. The inbound coming up here for Booz, as Booz will send it up top to Deontay Bailey. Bailey, three-pointer, got it. Langston hitting shots early here, and they have a 6-point lead with 13:46 to go here in the first half. Bailey with his first points, the three-pointer there. Shannon James around over to Vickers. Vickers guarded by Bailey. Looks down over to Jordin Williams. Williams dribbles to his right, puts up a three with the left, got it. Jordin Williams, who struggled from three yesterday. That's a good sign there for Alexandria as he gets that one to go. First three for the Generals this afternoon. A Boyganin loses the dribble, but nicely saved there by Mundy. Screen there for Booz. Booz, and the ball's going to be stolen by Brown and Moss, and here comes highlight time. Boom. 12-11 to score. As 5 in a row scored here by LSU Alexandria with 13:02 to go here in this first half. Around over to Morris. Morris looks out to Aboyganin. Aboyganin looks over. Mundy's shot off the mark, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Brinkley. Brandon Moss back into the front court for Alexandria. A bump and a foul on Mundy. Mundy's going to pick up his first personal. Second team foul now on Langston. Aboyganin telling Mundy to get his teammate to calm down there.
Langston foul on number 1, Marquise.
With 12:40 left to go here in the first half. At a 1-point lead for Langston. Alexandria has never led in this one. As Jordin Williams along the baseline goes up there, and now the first lead for Alexandria, and Jordin Williams with 5 points. 12:26 to go here first half. Booz in the front court for the Lions. Goes right side along the baseline, going to be a whistle and a foul. There's a lot of body there from Shannon James. As James will pick up the foul, that's going to be his second personal, fourth team foul. So Vickers will come out, RRAC will come in, and James will come out, and William Claiborne will come in. Corner to Booz, guarded by RRAC, finds Bailey. Bailey with Moss on him. It's back around over to Mundy. Morris, strong inside the lane, nice dish off over to Aboyganin, can't get it to go. Mundy follows up on the offensive board and puts it in. 1-point lead for Langston here. Under 12 minutes to go first half. RRAC, guarded by Morris. Gets around over to Williams. To Moss. Moss comes out, tries a right-handed hook. Too short on it. Rebound picked up by Booz. Booz in the front court now for the Lions. Looks toward the basket, now off the corner to Aboyganin. Aboyganin stops the dribble, now to the wing on the near side to Booz. Brandon Moss on him, 20 on the shot clock. Now over to Morris. Morris, opposite side, dribbles right, puts up a three, no good. Rebound pulled down Brandon Moss. 11:27 left to play here in the first half. Jordin Williams loses the dribble, able to pick it up though. As the ball knocked away, now to Claiborne against Aboyganin. Looks out to Moss. Moss inside, going for the basketball, stripped away for a moment, but a whistle and a foul. Foul is going to be called on Mundy. Looked like he had all ball, but it's going to be a foul called, and that'll be his second and team's third. And a timeout, media timeout coming in with 11:12 to play here in the first half. 14-13, Langston leading. You're watching the 2018 Raising Cane's Red River Athletic Conference basketball tournament.
Raising Cane's makes perfect chicken finger meals by marinating every chicken finger for 24 hours. That's a long time. I don't even know what I was doing 24 hours ago. But those mouth-watering chicken fingers were marinating the entire taste-tempting time. Impressive, since 24 hours is longer than most celebrity marriages. On that note, our chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, and Texas toast are the perfect marriage of fresh and tasty. Raising Cane's, one love.
The running of the Bulldogs? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Aaliyah saved by switching to Geico.
And welcome back to the 2018 Raising Cane's Red River Athletic Conference Basketball Tournament. Men's Championship game. One champion already crowned today as the women's team from Louisiana State University knocked off Our Lady Lake University to win the tournament championship. And now LSU Alexandria and Langston University try to decide the champion on the men's side. Moss at the line to shoot two. First free throw for Moss off the mark, no good. Brandon Moss, a 6'9" senior out of Bessemer, Alabama. Second shot for Moss is good. And he will tie the game. Brandon Moss now with 7 points. As Ryan Scales, who's checked in, is now with control of the ball. And a three from Aboygaden is good. Brandon Aboygaden with a three-pointer. And Aboygaden now has 5 points for Langston. Jordan Williams pushes towards the baseline, now back around over to Moss. Ferraci, wide open three from the wing, puts it up, rattles it home, good. 17 all. 10 and a half minutes to go here, first half. Scales to the front court. It's down over to Booz. Booz and over to Bailey. Bailey fakes the pass, now puts up the shot over Moss. Can't get it to go. Rebound tipped out right over to Moss. Over to Jordan Williams. Looking back the other way. Ball taken away for a moment. And a whistle called and a foul on Kevin Booz. As Booz is going to pick up his first personal foul. Team's fourth. Both teams now with 14 fouls. And that'll bring Jordan Williams to the free throw line. Jordan Williams, a 6'3" senior guard from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, nails the first free throw and gives Alexandria the lead back again.
At the foul line for LSU Alexandria, number 23, Jordan Williams. Chris Vickers checks back in.
Second shot is William Claiborne will come out. Chris Vickers will check back in. That one off the mark. 1 of 2 from the line there from Jordan Williams. LSU Alexandria, a very good shooting free throw team on the regular season, really struggling here today. And a travel on Scales, who slips and falls in the lane, and the turnover, and back the other way come the Generals ball. Brandon Moss to Ferraci. As Booz in front of it. Ferraci dribbles to right, gets over to Moss on the wing on the near side. Finds over to Jordan Williams. Williams guarded by Scales. Off-balance shot, whistle, count the basket with the foul. As Scales picks up the foul, that's his first personal, 15 foul now.
Langston foul on number 13.
And the largest lead for LSU Alexandria.
At the line with one shot, Jordan Williams. Demonte Langston back in.
Demonte Langston is checked back in as Scales will come out. And the three-point play there by Jordan Williams. So Jordan Williams now with 9 points. He leads the Generals in scoring. And it's a 4-point lead.
Parker, number 11.
Parker is checked back in for Langston. He looks, ball tipped over, tried to get over to Devin Campbell, but knocked away by Chris Vickers, out of bounds. Stays with Langston. 22 on the shot clock, 9:35 to play here, first half. Devin Campbell gets over to Booz. Kevin Booz holding on the ball with Faraci, giving him a little space in front. Dribbles right side. Now back to his left. Inside the lane, kicks to the corner to Parker. Parker's going to be called, as they say, he stepped his heel, was out of bounds, and a turnover. Faraci. Front court. Guarded by Booz. Gets back over to Stove, who's checked in for the Generals. Stove underneath. Goes right along the baseline. DeMoss back to Stove. Pilots moving, or Generals moving it along there. Under 9 minutes now. Jordin Williams, another three, got it. Jordin Williams is catching fire now. He's got 12 points. And the lead is 7 for the Generals. Booz puts up a three, trying to answer. Off the mark, badly shot on that one. Rebound picked up by Brandon Moss. Moss tried a no-look pass. Deflected away by Campbell, right over to Dante Bailey. Bailey in the front court. Gets over to Langston. Langston finds himself in the lane, but kicks it back out to Campbell. Booz begging for the ball. Campbell held on to it. Campbell inside the lane, comes back out with it, puts it up and in. Devin Campbell with the bucket. 5-point lead for the Generals. 8:10 to go first half. Faraci. Looks, got off of his feet and was in no man's land, and he comes back down. He's going to foul Devin Campbell, and the foul is going to be on Faraci. That'll be his first personal, team's fifth, with 8:01 to play here in the first half.
Joseph Faraci is first, team's fifth. Substitutions for the Generals. Back down on the floor, number 1.
Brandon Moss will come off. Shannon James will check in. Will Claiborne checks back in as well. Faraci comes out along with Brandon Moss. Devin Booz here in the front court. Left side wing gets by Jordin Williams. Back out over to Parker. Parker turns down an open three. Gets back over to Booz. Booz spins around, tries a no-look pass, goes off the backboard, off the deflection. Picked up by Jordin Williams. Williams 4-on-2. Claiborne in the lane. Going to be offensive foul on Claiborne. That'll be his second. And a good job holding your ground there with the big man, 6'11", William Claiborne coming at you. 16 foul now on the Generals. 7:38 and counting here to go until halftime. Booz over to Boygan. Nice pass across over to Parker, and a blocking foul on Stove. Official saying he was not set when Parker came down. As Parker tried to fight off into the corner for an open three. So 17 fouls now on Alexandria, and going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 will be Langston. As Justin Parker, the 6'4" junior, at the line to shoot here. 5-point lead for Langston. 7:27 to go till halftime. And the first shot from Parker is good. Parker down with 4, making 5 points. And the General lead is down to 3. James, left side, now finds Vickers. Vickers around over to Williams. Williams picked up by Langston. Williams dribbles to his right, stops just before the free throw line, takes a shot, it's short, out of bounds, going to be Langston basketball. Langston with a chance to get within 1 or tie with a 3 here with 7:08 to go in the first half. DeMonte Langston, front court for the Lions. Borginen holds the dribble, but hand back over to Devin Campbell. Campbell loses the ball for a moment as Brandon Moss on him. Long three for Campbell off the mark, and the rebound picked up by Chris Vickers. Shannon James running forward now for Alexandria. Booz steps up on him, reaching in, but pushed away there by James. Back out now over to Trent Brinkley. And thrown away by Moss. Almost catching Stan Hull with it. Had to move out of the way quickly. And the turnover. And it's going to be Langston basketball. 6:31 to go until halftime. Langston's trailing LSU Alexandria by 3. Off the side, Booz. Pass out to Parker. Back over to Langston. Langston steps up. 15-footer. Got it. And a timeout going to be called here on the floor. Going to be a full timeout called by Langston with 6:18 left to go until halftime. 24-23. Generals with the lead. You're watching the 2018 Raising Cane's Red River Athletic Conference basketball tournament.
We also have extra long crinkle cut fries. Then there's our crisp coleslaw and buttery Texas toast. And of course, you can't forget about our totally craveable cane sauce. But while all those things are definitely tasty, the absolute best thing about Raising Cane's is simple. We don't make it until you're ready to eat it. Raising Cane's, one love.
The running of the Bulldogs? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Aaliyah saved by switching to Geico.
Welcome back, everybody. 6:18 left to go until halftime. LSU Alexandria with a 1-point lead over Langston University here at the men's championship game of the 2018 Raising Cane's Red River Athletic Conference basketball tournament. Alexandria ball after the bucket there. By the Lions. And Shannon James will bring the ball front court for the Generals. Dribbles back right side around the screen. Picked up by Parker. Down inside all by himself. Trent Brinkley has just changed the shot, but nicely able to reverse it up and in.
The assist, Shannon James Jr.
So Brinkley with his first bucket, and that'll give a 3-point advantage here to the Generals with 5:50 to go until halftime. Booz underneath the basket, dribbles, nice pass over to Parker, lays it up and in.
It's
Justin Parker now with 7 points. And cut the deficit down to 1 again. Trent Brinkley on the wing on the near side with Parker on him. Parker closed down on him, now over to Brandon Moss. Moss takes the screen, 18-footer, got it.
Basket by
Brandon Moss, another bucket, and he has 9. Booz, 17-footer, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Brandon Moss. Moss back the other way as the Generals now over to Shannon James. Across to Jordan Williams, corner, Chris Vickers. Vickers towards the basket, goes up strong. Offensive foul as Amonte Langston had position there on the floor just outside the charge circle. And so Vickers will pick up his first personal, 8th team foul. No free throws, player control on the foul. 5:03 to go until halftime.
His first team's 8. We have a media timeout on the
And another timeout coming. As we have a media timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching the 2018 Red River Athletic Conference basketball tournament.
You know the best thing about Raising Cane's? Well, we have fresh, never ever frozen 100% premium chicken fingers. We also have extra long crinkle cut fries. Then there's our crisp coleslaw and buttery Texas toast. And of course, you can't forget about our totally craveable cane sauce. But while all those things are definitely tasty, the absolute best thing about Raising Cane's is simple. We don't make it until you're ready to eat it. Raising Cane's, one love.
The running of the Bulldogs? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Aaliyah saved by switching to Geico.
And welcome back. 2018 Raising Cane's Red River Athletic Conference Basketball Tournament Men's Championship game. As Louisiana State University Alexandria with a 3-point lead over Langston University out of Langston, Oklahoma. Aboygadin will hand off over to Monte Langston. Brandon Aboygadin kicks back out over to Parker. Kevin Booz, back Aboygadin. 3 in the corner. Got it. 2 for 2 from beyond the arc for Aboygadin. He's got 8 points now. Now we're tied at 28. 4:23 to go here, first half. Jordin Williams looks off as Thomas back around to Brinkley. Moss for a 3. Got it. Brandon Moss with a big 3 for Alexandria. Moss now with 12 points. Langston over to Booz on the wing on the far side. Back up top to Parker. 3-pointer and cannot get it to go. And Donovan Thomas will let it go out. And LSU Alexandria ball with 3:52 left to go in this first half. Shannon James, front court. Guarded by Morris. Comes around the screen. Hooks, right side, hands off. It's going to be offensive foul called on LSU Alexandria. Foul is going to be coming on. I believe Brandon Moss will pick that up. That'll be his first personal. 9th team foul now for the Generals. Actually, no, Donovan Thomas will pick up the foul, his first.
Back into the game for Langston.
Looking at the reaction from Brandon Moss, I thought it was from him. So Dante Bailey inbounds as Langston will dribble the ball up court. 3:35 to go here, first half. Parker as Booz called for a travel while dribbling. The oddest traveling call I've ever seen there. With 3:31 left to go here in the half. So Generals will be inbounding. Nobody there now. They're going. James in the backcourt with a 3-point lead and 3:25 to go here in the first half. Jordin Williams comes up, sets up the jumper, no good, but a foul. Foul is going to be on Langston. DeMonte Langston picks up his first personal. 16 foul now on the Lions with 3:17 to go here in the first half. And Jordin Williams will head back to the free throw line. So Williams at the free throw line where he is 2 of 3 today. Williams with 12 points, 4 of 7 from the field, and 2 of 4 from 3. And the first shot is good. And a 4-point lead here for Alexandria. So Donovan Thomas in, and Trent Brinkley checks out for the Generals. Second shot for Jordin Williams. Got them both. 5-point lead for LSU Alexandria here. 3:13 to go first half. Morris. Round over to Aboygadin. Hands off over to Booz. Kevin Booz finds Langston off on the wing on the far side. Finds Bailey. Bailey's spin move underneath. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. And the rebound brought down by Brandon Moss. And over the head there of Donovan Thomas, and a turnover. Back the other way comes Langston. Langston front court. Going right at the basket, puts it up. Shot is blocked by Moss, and back the other way come the Generals. They've got numbers, 4-on-2. Moss in the lane, off the glass, and good. Brandon Moss, 14 points, 2:33 to go here, first half. A 7-point lead for Alexandria. Three-pointer coming up from Morris, no good. Bailey grabs the board, back out. Langston, three, in and out. Moss grabs the rebound, but a whistle and a foul. And the foul is called on Chris Vickers. And that's 10th team foul, so double bonus coming up, and 2 shots coming up for Dante Baylor. Or Dante Bailey, the 6'7" junior, or 6'7" senior out of Chicago. And the shot is good there from Bailey. Bailey with 4 points. It's not been very active in this first half and will miss the second free throw. 6-point lead for LSU Alexandria with 2:10 left to go here in the first half. James, pass Booz, now kicks around to Moss just inside the free throw line to Donovan Thomas, who lays it up and in.
Donovan Thomas.
8-point lead now. As we're 1:48 to go into halftime, a whistle and a foul. As Kevin Booz will go line to shoot free throws.
LSU Alexandria foul number 21, Brandon Moss.
As Moss picks up his first personal.
Shooting 2.
So Booz at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Kevin Booz, a 5'11" senior from Dallas. Hits the free throw. Second shot, got them both. 6-point lead for Alexandria. James around over to Jordan Williams, guarded by Morse. A little move to get away from Morse, but picked up by Booth. No look pass, nice to Moss. Moss comes out with it and misses the shot. Rebound knocked away, and on the floor, and a timeout called by Langston. DeMonte Langston came down with it hard, but found himself in trouble, was able to call the timeout here with 1:26 to go here in the first half. And that's a 30-second timeout.
Langston checking in for the Generals, number 5.
As shooting has kind of reversed itself from how it was early. Right now, LSU Alexandria at 61% from the field, 14 of 23. Langston 10 of 25 after starting off the game at 6 of 10. Have had just 4 shots since that point from the field. They're 3 of 10 from 3. Langston now 4 of 10 from 3. Free throw shooting getting about even. 5 of 8 for Alexandria, 8 of 10 for Langston. 15 rebounds for LSU Alexandria and 13 for the Lions. 10 turnovers for the Generals and 3 for Langston right now. So we get ready to get play back underway with 1:26 to go here in the first half. And a 6-point lead for LSU Alexandria. DeMonte Langston into the front court to Kevin Booz. Finds Brandon Boygaden with the corner back over to Langston. Inside Bailey. Bailey double team, back out Langston. As movement around. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Inside the lane, goes up and got it. Does Booz.
Kevin Booz.
And he will cut the deficit down to 4. 56 seconds left to go here in the first half. Booz with 4 points. Jordan Williams all the way across court and thrown away past the reach there of Shannon James Jr. And another Alexandria turnover. 47.4 seconds left to go here in the first half. Hands off over to Boygaden to Bailey. Booz, Bailey up top. Comes around the right side, back over to Morris. 15 on the shot clock, 30 in the half. And ball stripped away and going to stay with Langston. Last touch by Trent Brinkley. 10 on the shot clock, 27.4 to go here in the half. Booz outside to Langston. Finds Morris. 6 seconds. Booz with 3 seconds. Comes around the edge, back over. Bailey shoots up a 3. Desperation won't go with the rebound pulled down by Donovan Thomas. Shot clock is off, 10 seconds to go in the half. Jordin Williams with it. Takes the screen there from Brinkley. Inside the lane, kicks back out, and that's going to be offensive foul with 2 seconds left on Jordin Williams. That'll be his first personal. 2 seconds left here for Langston. Trailing by 4 here in this first half. Langston will be inbounding. Langston will put pressure in the backcourt. Try and prevent Langston from getting a shot off. 2 seconds left. As the officials get a little perspiration off the floor there. Inbound for Langston. To Booz. 1 second. Up ahead. Cannot get it to Morris, who couldn't handle it. I don't think he would have gotten the shot off anyway. 4-point lead for LSU Alexandria at halftime. 37-33. We will take a break. You're watching the 2018 Raising Cane's Red River Athletic Conference basketball tournament. We'll be back in a moment.
Raising Cane's makes perfect chicken finger meals by marinating every chicken finger for 24 hours. That's a long time. I don't even know what I was doing 24 hours ago. But those mouth-watering chicken fingers were marinating the entire taste-tempting time. Impressive, since 24 hours is longer than most celebrity marriages. On that note, our chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, and Texas toast are the perfect marriage of fresh and tasty. Raising Cane's, one love.
The running of the Bulldogs? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Aaliyah saved by switching to Geico.
Raising Cane's makes perfect chicken finger meals by marinating every chicken finger for 24 hours. That's a long time. I don't even know what I was doing 24 hours ago. But those mouth-watering chicken fingers were marinating the entire taste-tempting time. Impressive, since 24 hours is longer than most celebrity marriages. On that note, our chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, and Texas toast are the perfect marriage of fresh and tasty. Raising Cane's, one love. Raising Cane's makes perfect chicken finger meals by marinating every...
The running of the Bulldogs? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Aaliyah saved by switching to Geico.
You know the best thing about Raising Cane's? Well, we have fresh, never ever frozen 100% premium chicken fingers. We also have extra long crinkle cut fries. Then there's our crisp coleslaw and buttery Texas toast. And of course, you can't forget about our totally craveable cane sauce. But while all those things are definitely tasty, the absolute best thing about Raising Cane's is simple. We don't make it until you're ready to eat it. Raising Cane's, one love.
And welcome back. Second half action about to get underway. The 2018 Raising Cane's Red River Athletic Conference basketball tournament men's championship game. We crowned the women's champion earlier this afternoon when LSU Shreveport knocked off Our Lady Lake University. Now second half underway, about to be underway here. 37-33 the lead in favor of LSU Alexandria. Third time in a row these two teams have played each other for the championship, splitting the previous two. Both coaches just one loss in this tournament ever, and it was to each other. Dante Bailey over to DeMonte Langston. Finds Morris, back to Langston, around over to Parker. Inside, Bailey goes strong at the glass, puts it up and in. That's what Langston's going to need to get back here in the second half. As Bailey now with 6 points. Has not been very active. And that's going to be up and in. The basket good for Alexandria. They answer right back. As Jordin Williams with another bucket, he has 16 points to lead the Generals. Langston over to Parker. Bailey guarded by Vickers. Goes inside, bumps back around, comes over the right little hook, able to drop in for him.
2 points, Dante Bailey.
39-37. Alexandria with a 2-point lead here with 18:38 to go second half. Automatic bid to the national tournament in Kansas City, Missouri on the line here. Turnover, back the other way, Langston, 4-on-2. Over to Parker, lays it up, misses the layup. Faraci comes down with it and a Boygan, and it's going to be a travel called on Faraci. And so the turnover, and it's going to be Langston basketball here with 8:21 and a chance to tie it or take the lead with a 3. Down over to Parker. Langston looks inside. Bailey. Shot is good. Bailey now with 10 points, and the score is tied with 18:07 to go here in this one. And Jordin Williams is going to be fouled. Dante Bailey picks up the foul. His second, first team foul here. Under 18 minutes to go now. Tied at 39. Brinkley around to Ferraci. Ferraci comes in, short jumper, no good. Rebound knocked out of the hands of Stove, right over to Ferraci. Back to Stove in the corner. Goes strong baseline, dishes off to Brinkley, out of his hands, out of bounds. Stripped away by Langston will be Alexandria ball. 25 on the shot clock. 17:42 to go here, second half. Inbound ahead to Jordin Williams up top. Williams with it, looks inside over to Claiborne. Claiborne, left-hander, can't go, and Bailey grabs the rebound on the floor, and he's called for a travel the other way. So both teams have been the victim of traveling violations after players falling down. Williams with it in the corner. Alexandria ball. Score is tied. 17 and a half minutes to go in this one. Jordin Williams back inside, steps back, fade away, jumper won't go. Boygan had the rebound, tipped out of his hands, and the foul is going to be on William Claiborne. That will be his third. So the 6'11 junior from Slidell, Louisiana, has not been allowed to get going here with the foul calls.
Number 15, Bill Claiborne.
And frustration from Claiborne at the far end of the bench there. 17-22. As a frustration as he's found himself in foul trouble. It's a good call by the officials, though. 1-1 on the foul counts for the teams here. 17:06 to go here, second half. Tied at 39. Alexandria's had the lead for quite a while here. Turn around Bailey, short on it. Boygan able to come up there for the rebound offensively. Can't get it to go. Brandon Moss on the boards the other way. Off over to Williams. Jordin Williams inside. Left hand runner won't go, and the foul underneath, and it's going to be on LSU Alexandria. And the foul is going to be on Brandon Moss. That'll be his second. Team's second. So 39-39 the score, 16:44 to go here in the second half. And the conference tournament championship and an automatic berth to Kansas City, Missouri on the line. Long jumper is good for Langston, and that will give Langston the lead. Devontae Langston with 6 points. If Langston wins this one, it's going to cause a lot of nervousness with some of the other Red River Athletic Conference teams looking for berths. Ferraci able to get in there and get that. Long three for Morris is good. James Morris, who had big shot after big shot last night against LSU Shreveport, just had a big one there. He's got 5 points. Brandon Moss with it. Around over to Williams. Jordin Williams inside the lane. Whistle, foul. Foul is going to be on the floor. And the foul is going to be on Morris. James Morris Jr. picks up his first. Team's second here.
His first, second team foul. Shannon James Jr. checks back in.
So 3-point lead for Langston. Tried to lob it into Brandon Moss, but turned it over and knocked away and out of bounds. Going to go back to LSU Alexandria. So now the inbound here for the Generals. Put around. Inside, off the glass, good for Jordin Williams. He's got 18 now. And the Generals are within one. 15:21 to go here, second half. DeMonte Langston, past Jordin Williams, kicks out over to Parker. Finds over to Morris. Morris around over to Dante Baylor. Baylor, guarded by Brinkley, gets by inside, puts up a tough shot. Foul will not go in. And Bailey will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. The foul is going to be on Brinkley. That'll be his first. Team's third.
LSU Alexandria
And Dante Bailey at the line to shoot free throws with 15:08 left to play and a 1-point lead for Langston.
His first, team's third. At the line, shooting to Dante Bailey.
So Bailey at the line here. Bailey with 10 points this afternoon. First shot finds its way in. Second shot, got them both. 3-point lead for Langston. As we near 15 minutes to go in this one. Shannon James around over to Vickers. Vickers picked up by Parker. Vickers dribbles the left hand out over to Moss. Moss three in the corner. Off the iron, no good. Rebound picked up by Morris. Stolen away by James, lays it up and in. Turnover in the layup for Shannon James Jr. as he has 2 points now, and the Langston lead is down to 1. 14:34 to go second half. Aboygated back out over to Morris. Morris three, high arcer, the corner, got another one. James Morris with another needed three-pointer for Langston as he's got 8 points now. Shannon James around over to Williams. Jordan Williams fouled and count the basket. Chance for a 4-point play for LSU Alexandria. 21 now for Jordan Williams. And a chance to tie it here for the Generals. 14:10 left to go. As both teams starting to hit shots now. Alexandria shooting 56% for the field. Langston at 47. And we're tied now at 49 as 22 points for Jordan Williams. Booz looks inside the lane, pushes off, offensive foul. No, they're going to call a travel. They had two choices there, I guess, a travel or the push off because he did extend the arm. But either way, it's a turnover for Langston. 13:57 to go here, second half. 49-49 is our score. Shannon James finds over to Brinkley. And a whistle inside, and the foul is going to be called on James Morris, who will pick up his second personal. And fifth team foul now for Langston with 13:47 to go here in the second half.
His second personal foul, team's fourth.
Actually, no, it's a 14 foul for Langston. Shannon James inbound, inside to Brinkley, over his head, able to tip it up and keep it alive. Moss called for a travel. So a turnover. Teams getting sloppy here with 13:45 left to go in this one, and we're tied at 49. Langston off the screen there from Bailey. And that's called for a travel as they say Booz moved the pivot foot. So 3 travels in a row called now. With 13:31 left to go in this one. 49-49 our score. Here at Solheim Arena on the campus of LeTourneau University in Longview, Texas for the Raising Cane's Red River Athletic Conference basketball tournament, and that's going to be stepped on the line. Another turnover. Both teams giving it up right now. 16 turnovers now for LSU Alexandria. 11 turnovers for Langston. Booz off the screen, picked up by Moss, comes around, dribbles right side, double team, looking to cross over to Bailey, ball tipped away. Nice job from Shannon James to knock that away. Stays with Langston. 13:01 left to play in this one. 13 on the shot clock. So Booz Inbound ball knocked away. 12 now on the shot clock and 13 exact to play. As they try to get inside to Mundy, who is checked in. Marquise Munday, the sophomore, 6'6" from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Bailey against Moss. Goes up and got a piece of it. Goes back up again. Nothing. Lots of contact. 2 players down on the floor. Back the other way and a whistle. And the foul called well in the backcourt. And a technical foul called and 2 shots.
And sportsmanlike conduct, technical foul called on Langston's 0, Dante Baylor.
Dante Baylor gets the technical foul.
Personal foul, team's 5th, shooting the technical fouls, Jordin Williams.
So Jordin Williams will shoot the free throws, and the first shot is good.
Checking into the game for the Lions, Devin Campbell.
So a technical at every single game we've had in this tournament now. And the technical call kind of hurt Alexandria a little bit because they had 2 points in there in the bucket. But they have a chance here. .12:49 to play. A 2-point lead for Langston. For LSU Alexandria. Jordin Williams to Vickers. Vickers moves around, a whistle and a foul. The foul is going to be on Donovan Campbell, or Devin Campbell. And Chris Vickers picked up the foul. 16 fouls now on Langston. 1 more and Alexandria will be in the shooting bonus. Jordin Williams, 3-pointer, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Mundy. Marquise Munday now over to Kevin Booz. Booz front court quickly over to Boyganen, who's been kind of quiet for a while now. Morris, high arcing 3, short, can't get it to go. Chris Vickers with the rebound. Back the other way comes Alexandria. Over to Moss. Moss steps inside, dishes back out over to Vickers. Vickers back again. And Jordin Williams thought about it, won't do it. Vickers will take the 3. No good. Rebound for Brinkley. And that'll be a whistle to foul on Devin Campbell. And Campbell will pick up his second. That's 17 fouls. So now in the bonus will be LSU Alexandria with 12 minutes to go in this one.
Foul number 3, Devin Campbell.
So Trent Brinkley will go at the line to shoot 2.
At the line, shooting 2, Trent Brinkley.
Trent Brinkley, the 6'6" junior out of Dallas, at the line to shoot here. First free throw is off the mark and no good. Second shot coming up here for Brinkley. Alexandria now for the game is 8 of 12 from the free throw line. Second shot for Brinkley. Hits it. 3-point general lead. As Booz now front court. Takes the screen from Boyganen right through defenders at the basket. Count it! And a foul. So Kevin Booz with a chance to tie the game with 11:52 to play.
Alexandria foul on number 5.
The foul is on Trent Brinkley. That's going to be his second, 14th foul. We're going to have a media timeout here. We'll take it as well. 52-51, Alexandria leads. Langston, you're watching the 2018 Raising Cane's Red River Athletic Conference basketball tournament.
Chicken finger for 24 hours. That's a long time. I don't even know what I was doing 24 hours ago. But those mouth-watering chicken fingers were marinating the entire taste-tempting time. Impressive, since 24 hours is longer than most celebrity marriages. On that note, our chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, and Texas toast are the perfect marriage of fresh and tasty. Raising Cane's, one love. Raising Cane's makes perfect chicken finger meals by marinating.
The running of the Bull Dogs? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Aaliyah saved by switching to Geico.
And welcome back as Kevin Booz at the line for one shot here after making the bucket on the foul on Trent Brinkley, and he will get the three-point play to tie the game at 52. Second half here with 11:45 to go in the 2018 Red River Athletic Conference Basketball Championship game on the men's tournament side. Back the other way, Langston up ahead. Monday thought about shooting the three, will not do it inside now as Campbell able to put it in over Brandon Moss. And a 2-point lead for Langston now. 11:20 left to go in this one. Tournament championship on the line and an automatic berth to the national tournament in Kansas City, Missouri. Also on the line here. Jordin Williams, guarded by Morris. Takes the screen, but picked up by Boygaden. Back across. James, three-pointer, got it. Shannon James with a big three for Alexandria, and he'll give the Generals the lead back here with 10:51 left to go here in regulation. Booz to a Boygaden. Back around. Campbell, three, won't go. Monday tipped out, the rebound goes right over to Shannon James. Brandon Moss with the ball. We'll slow it down, wait for teammates, and get it over to James. William Claiborne getting ready to check in for Alexandria. Dribble right, picked up by a Boygaden. Hand off over to Jordin Williams. Morris will step him back towards the quarter. 10:15 left to play in this one. Jordin Williams push off. Now a long three, basket, and he goes for three. He's going to be fouled by Mundy. So Jordin Williams shoves off with the right hand before he takes the shot. And then the foul is called on number one, Marquise Mundy, who picks up his third personal foul. 18 fouls now, and going to line to shoot more free throws is Jordin Williams.
Jordin Williams shooting three.
As he will be shooting 3 free throws here. As Williams hits a free throw. He is now 8 of 9 for the free throw line today.
Langston returns to the floor.
9 of 10, 26 points. Trying to get the three-point play here and put him up by 4 with 10-12 left to play. Anthony Stove will check in as Chris Vickers will come out. As Langston to Mundy. Mundy to Langston, looking for the screen. 8 on the shot clock. A Boygaden, 3 in the corner. Won't get that one to go. But the rebound picked up by Mundy, and who puts it up and in. Nice reverse to get away from the defenders there underneath. And will bring Langston back to within 2 with 9:34 left to play. Stove with the ball. Up top over to Brandon Moss. Moss looks to Shannon James. Alexandria. Ball stolen away by Mundy. Mundy lays it up, puts it down, and ties the game with the slam dunk. 9:10 left to go in this one, 58 all. And a timeout called on the floor by LSU Alexandria with 9:05 left to go. It's going to be a full timeout, and we will take it as well. You are watching the 2018 Raising Cane's Red River Athletic Conference Basketball Tournament.
You know the best thing about Raising Cane's? Well, we have fresh, never ever frozen 100% premium chicken fingers. We also have extra long crinkle cut fries. Then there's our crisp coleslaw and buttery Texas toast. And of course, you can't forget about our totally craveable cane sauce. But while all those things are definitely tasty, the absolute best thing about Raising Cane's is simple. We don't make it until you're ready to eat it. Raising Cane's, one love.
The running of the Bull Dogs? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Aaliyah saved by switching to Geico.
And welcome back. 9:05 left to go in this one. RRAC, who's checked back in now for Alexandria, finds Jordin Williams. Williams to Claiborne. Claiborne moving the body, goes inside, can't get the shot to go, and rebound out. Who's the foul going to be on? The foul is going to be on Devin Campbell. And so Claiborne will go to the line to shoot. Claiborne with just 2 points today. He's 0 for 1 from the free throw line and has not scored since early on in the first half, as he's been in foul trouble most of the game. And the free throw there is good on the front end of the 1-and-1. And he will give Alexandria the lead again. 59-58, 8:51 left to play. Second shot for Claiborne is good. He's got 4 points now. Front court here is Langston. To Booz. Finds Campbell. Devin Campbell back over to Kevin Booz. Booz goes by RRAC. Whistle, foul on the floor. And the foul is going to be on LSU Alexandria, and it's going to be on Joseph RRAC, the senior from Slidell. 5th team foul, RRAC's second. So still no free throws for Alexandria, as Alexandria has 1 foul to give. Inside, a Boygaden goes up, whistle and a foul, and who's it on? Is it on Claiborne or is it on Moss? We'll wait to see. And it's going to be on William Claiborne. That'll be his 4th personal foul. 16 foul, but a Boygaden going to the line is in the act of shooting. A Boygaden with 8 points. Coming to the line here, Brandon Boygaden, the senior. Will miss the first one from Tracy, California. The second shot coming here. Missed them both. So Langston, who had shot free throws so well through the tournament, now finds themselves at 11 of 15, missing those last 2. I think that's the first time they've missed both free throws at the line. And there RRAC's going to be fouled by Mundy, as Mundy will pick up the foul. That's going to be his 4th personal foul. 10th team foul, and RRAC will go to the line to shoot free throws.
Team's 10. 2 shots for Joseph RRAC.
So RRAC, a 78% free throw shooter on the season, averaging 5.2 a game. The first free throw is in and out. So Alexandria, the team, shoots 74% from the free throw line. Actually, both teams are 74% free throw shooting teams. And 1 of 2 there for RRAC. 2-point lead, or 3-point lead for Alexandria now, with 8 minutes left to go. Across over to Langston, guarded by RRAC. As Langston will dribble back, calls over and gets it over to Devin Campbell. Kevin Booz back out to Campbell. Campbell gets by RRAC, goes in the lane. Circus shot won't go, and the rebound pulled down by Brandon Moss, but a poor pass by Moss, and now the alley-oop, and he misses the dunk as he was short on it. And an opportunity missed there by Langston to cut into this deficit, which is 3. 7:15 left to go in this one. And Brandon Williams across over to Moss, or Jordan Williams to Moss, and Brandon Moss puts it down with the jumper there, and a 5-point lead now for Alexandria. 7 minutes left to go, and a timeout called by Langston. 6:59 left, 63-58. Langston with the lead. As we're waiting to see, it's going to be a timeout, and it's going to be a full timeout. You're watching the 2018 Raising Cane's Red River Athletic Conference basketball tournament.
Every chicken finger for 24 hours. That's a long time. I don't even know what I was doing 24 hours ago. But those mouth-watering chicken fingers were marinating the entire taste-tempting time. Impressive, since 24 hours is longer than most celebrity marriages. On that note, our chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, and Texas toast are the perfect marriage of fresh and tasty. Raising Cane's, one love. Raising Cane's makes perfect chicken finger meals by marinating every chicken finger for 24 hours. That's a long time. I don't even know what I was doing 24 hours ago. But those mouth-watering chicken fingers were marinating the entire taste-tempting time. Impressive, since 24 hours is longer than most celebrity marriages. On that note, our chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, and Texas toast are the perfect marriage of fresh and tasty. Raising Cane's, one love. Raising Cane's makes perfect chicken finger meals by marinating every chicken finger for 24 hours. That's a long time. I don't even know what I was doing 24 hours ago. But those mouth-watering chicken...
And welcome back. 6:59 left to go here. A 5-point lead for LSU Alexandria. Langston with it. It's a cross over to Booz. Langston steps over, back to Booz. Inside of Boyganen. Back out. Morris, three-pointer, high arcing shot, got it. Morris again. Hasn't had a lot of points today like yesterday. He's got 11 now. But every time, it's a big shot. And it's a needed shot for Langston. RRAC to Jordan Williams. Speaking of big shots there, Williams with 27 points today. Going up against Parker. Cross over to Vickers. Vickers, three, no good. The rebound pulled down by Langston. And he will dribble up over to Booz. Booz steps up, long jumper, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Jordan Williams. Under 6 minutes to go now. And the ball tipped away and out of bounds stays with LSU Alexandria. With 13 on the shot clock, 5:44 left to go. It's going to be a media timeout.
Don't forget at the conclusion of the game.
With 5:44 left to go. LSU Alexandria with a 2-point lead. You're watching the 2018 Raising Cane's Red River Athletic Conference basketball tournament.
Chicken fingers were marinating the entire taste-tempting time. Impressive, since 24 hours is longer than most celebrity marriages. On that note, our chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, and Texas toast are the perfect marriage of fresh and tasty. Raising Cane's, one love.
The running of the Bulldogs? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Aaliyah saved by switching to Geico.
Welcome back. 5:44 left to go in this one. 63-61 is the score. in favor of LSU Alexandria. It'll be Generals ball, 13 on the shot clock, 5:44 to play. And an automatic berth to the NAIA National Tournament on the line, as well as the Conference Tournament Championship. Third time in 3 years these two have met for the championship in the tournament, and ball knocked away, picked up by Langston. Booz in the lane, nicely through the trees, misses, but the rebound tipped out and picked up by Jordin Williams. Jordin Williams now into front court as Ferraci brings back the dribble. Booz on him. Dribbles the left side, comes by. Offensive foul on Ferraci. A little bit of a push off there by Ferraci, but a very nice acting job as well by Kevin Booz to hit the floor there. 17 fouls, so now both teams in the bonus. Langston, Alexandria in the double bonus. As Langston comes over as Langston was holding his left elbow for a moment there. Looked to be in a bit of pain. Staying in the game now. This gets over to Morris. 2-point game. Parker for the lead. Short. And the rebound picked up by Shannon James. Trapped in the corner, looking for help. Right to a Boygaden, and stolen right back by James. Up alone, Jordin Williams lays it up and in.
The assist, Shannon James Jr.
4-point lead for Alexandria here. An opportunity again missed for Langston. Under 4.5 minutes to play now. The free throw line looks out. Langston inside, goes strong. Whistle and a foul is on Chris Vickers. That'll be his third, and going to the line to shoot here will be Langston.
LSU Alexandria foul number 11. Chris Vickers, his third.
Vickers picks up his third personal. As DeMonte Langston at the line. So he's got 6 points today. He's got 6 points, first trip to the line.
At the free throw line, shooting to DeMonte Langston.
6 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. The first free throw there is good.
Stepping back in for Langston, 0, Dante Bailey.
Dante Bailey in now. And the second shot coming up here for Langston. As Bailey checks back in, he's been out. He's got 12 points, will be with 4 fouls. Second shot is good. 65-63 the score. 4:16 left to go. Shannon James, it's over to Brandon Moss. Moss back to Jordin Williams. Williams, long three-pointer, got it.
3 points.
Jordin Williams couldn't buy a 3 yesterday, and he's got them today, though. 32 points for Jordin Williams. Back up, whistle, and a foul.
LSU Alexandria foul on number 1, Shannon James Jr.
So Shannon James
His third.
picks up his third personal foul.
At the line, Kevin Booz.
Jordin Williams with 32 points, 6 shy of his career high, which is 38, which he had this year. As he had that against LSU Shreveport back on December the 13th. That's Kevin Booz. It's the first free throw attempt. It's a 4-point game here. Trying to cut it to 3, and he does. 1 possession game now, with 3:46 left to go. 68-65, LSU Alexandria with the lead. Chris Vickers around over to Shannon James. James back over to Jordin Williams. Jordin Williams pushes inside, pass across side, over to Shannon James, and Shannon James said no points. Actually, a three-pointer there from Shannon for Shannon James, and it's now a 6-point lead with 3:22. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it as well. You're watching the 2018 Raising Cane's Red River Athletic Conference basketball tournament.
Raising Cane's makes perfect chicken finger meals by marinating every chicken finger for 24 hours. That's a long time. I don't even know what I was doing 24 hours ago. But those mouth-watering chicken fingers were marinating the entire taste-tempting time. Impressive, since 24 hours is longer than most celebrity marriages. On that note, our chicken fingers, cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, and Texas toast are the perfect marriage of fresh and tasty. Raising Cane's, one love.
The running of the Bull Dogs? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Aaliyah saved by switching to Geico.
.322 left, a 6-point lead for LSU Alexandria. A couple of big threes by the Generals, and they have a 6-point lead here over Langston, as Langston's got some work to do here. Booze. And the shot off the mark there by Dante Bailey. And Langston now not able to hit shots. They're at 43%. LSU Alexandria at 57% from the field. Now a handoff inside. Donovan Thomas. And now it's an 8-point lead for LSU Alexandria. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Shannon James. And James will pick up his 4th personal. Both 9 team fouls, so just 1 and 1 coming up here is Dante Bailey coming to the line. As substitutions, William Claiborne checks back in. Chris Vickers will check in as well for Alexandria. As Dante Bailey at the line to shoot here. The senior from Chicago, Illinois. For the 1 and 1. As Devin Campbell will check in for Langston.
Fouls on number 1, Shannon James.
And Marquez Mondi
His 4th.
getting ready to check in
One
for
shot for Bailey.
Langston as well. That's the first shot.
Checking in from the Lions, the number 1, Marquez Monday.
73-69 to score. Jordin Williams back around, Brandon Moss. Moss shot, no good. Rebound back out over to Shannon James. It's Jordin Williams. After the three-pointer, the foul a moment. 4-point difference now. Shot from Moss misses, and the rebound brought down by Kevin Booz. And a whistle and a timeout to be called here.
Checking in for Langston, Dante Bailey.
Full timeout coming in as Dante Bailey will check in. 1 timeout left for Langston. 1:51 left. Alexandria with a 73-69 lead. You're watching the 2018 Raising Cane's Red River Athletic Conference basketball tournament.
You know the best thing about Raising Cane's? Well, we have fresh, never-ever frozen 100% premium chicken fingers. We also have extra long crinkle-cut fries. Then there's our crisp coleslaw and buttery Texas toast. And of course, you can't forget about our totally craveable cane sauce. But while all those things are definitely tasty, the absolute best thing about Raising Cane's is simple. We don't make it until you're ready to eat it. Raising Cane's, one love.
The running of the Bull Dogs? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Aaliyah saved by switching to Geico.
And we're back as Langston to inbound, trailing by 4 with 1:51 to play. Aboygaden inside to Morris, and Morris had it. The pass a little behind. Now a 3 for Bailey. Won't go, and the rebound pulled down, and a foul by Aboygaden coming down over the top of Donovan Thomas. Aboygaden picks up his first personal foul, and Thomas will go to the line. He's got four points tonight, or this afternoon. That's a 6'2" junior from Alexandria.
Found with 2 shots, Donovan Thomas.
Alexandria 15 of 20 from the free throw line as a team, and that one is off the mark. Second shot coming up here. And hits it. 1 of 2. For Alexandria on that trip. 5-point lead for the Generals. 1:36 left. Aboygaden had to go up high for that one. Morris inside to Campbell. Campbell comes back, puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Brandon Moss pulls down the rebound. Moss led, he's got his 12th rebound and 18 points. The double-double for Brandon Moss. And it's now a 7-point lead. Booz bringing it back. 1:05 left to go, and that's going to be a whistle. And the foul is going to be on Donovan Thomas, and that'll be his second. Double bonus now.
LSU Alexandria foul on Donovan Thomas, his second. 2 shots, Kevin Booz.
So Kevin Booz here, first shot, short on the front end there. 11 of 17 from the line. Oh, I'm sorry, 16 of 21 now from the line is Langston. As Kevin Booz now 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. He'll get that one. 6-point lead for Alexandria. 1:02 left to go. Williams, back over to Moss. Moss goes up, fouled, he'll go to the line and shoot 2. The foul is going to be Mondi, that'll be his 5th personal foul, and he'll foul out with 6 points.
Langston foul on number 1, Marquise Monday, his 5th personal foul. Checking in for Langston, Dante Bailey.
So Dante Bailey will check in. As Trent Brinkley checks in here. 42.6 seconds left, a 6-point lead. And you would kind of think if Brandon Moss is able to hit these, that'll probably just about do it. The first one is good. Second shot is good. 8-point lead now. Brandon Moss with 20 points and 12 rebounds. The double-double for the senior. Lane, Booz puts the runner, can't get it to go. 13th rebound for Brandon Moss. A 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock, and a timeout is called by LSU Alexandria with 28.2 seconds left. That's how far long away they are from winning their third Red River Athletic Conference Tournament Championship and clinch the automatic bid to the national tournament in Kansas City, Missouri. You would think that Langston would get an at-large. But you never know. There's 5 teams with 20 wins now in conference play. But you wouldn't think there would be 5 teams from the Red River that would make it to Kansas City. LSU Shreveport is in. With the automatic berth from the winning the regular season title. Alexandria, if they can hold on, which it looks like they will be able to with 8-point lead in 28 seconds, will be the second automatic bid. Langston making it to the championship game. 21 wins should be good. Our Lady of the Lake with 21 wins should be good. Possibly, but losing in the semifinals to champion Langston. And then Wiley, the outside shot there, with 20 wins and 11 losses, who lost in the first round to the runner-up, Langston. The whistle and the foul, Jordin Williams going to the free throw line.
Fouls on Langston, Brandon
Borgiden picks up the foul, his second, and the free throw there for Jordin Williams is good. He's got 33 points. It's a 9-point lead now with 17.4 seconds left.
Trent Brinkley, Donovan Thomas.
And it's good. 10-point lead now for LSU Alexandria. Morris steps over. Three-pointer as it goes. Got it. Too little, too late, though, for Morris. 14 points for Morris, and that's going to do it. As the clock is stopped as a foul called there. Devontae Langston called for the foul there. So Shannon James Jr. at the line with 7 seconds left. First shot is good. You're probably going to see Brandon Moss as the tournament MVP with the double-double today, although Jordin Williams with a great performance with 34 points. 9-point lead, 7 seconds left. Alexandria to inbound here with 7 seconds to go. Langston picks it up into the front court. It's right at the basket, lays it up, and good. 7-point game, 2.4 seconds, and that's going to do it, folks. And your 2018 Men's Red River Athletic Conference Tournament Champions, the Louisiana State University Alexandria. We'll be back in just a moment. We're going to head down and find Coach Larry Cordero to talk about his team here.
We will have a presentation.
Test, test, test. accuracy levels on the computer. It'll be a green line. Test 1 2. There should be a green line on the computer going up. Test 1 2 1 2. So the Red River Athletic Conference Tournament Championship. Champions for 2018, Louisiana State University Alexandria gets the victory 82-75 over Langston University. Receives the second automatic bid to Kansas City. As the ceremonies and everything going on right now with the trophies or the plaque. Third conference tournament championship now. And the third year in a row that Alexandria was played Langston. So the all-tournament team about to be announced. Leroy Cox from Southwest. Javondrick Davis from Wiley. Stevie Clark from LSU Shreveport. Simon Shafik from Our Lady Lake University. And Courtney Julian from Our Lady Lake University. James Morris Jr. from Langston, Dante Bailey from Langston, and Brandon Boygaden also picking up for Langston. For LSU Alexandria, we're expected to hear, I'm sure will be Brandon Moss and Jordin Williams.
Players representing LSU Alexandria, Brandon Moss, all tournament, and also Jordin Williams.
And Jordin Williams, all tournament Williams also.
The tournament MVP, Jordin Williams. Congratulations.
Yeah, Coach Larry Cordero here.
Are we live?
We are live, sir.
Hello, everyone.
Congratulations on this. It was tight for a while.
It was.
Good one between you two. It's always a good one.
They cut the scoreboard off already. I believe we won by about 8 points. It was a 4-point game at halftime. What about Jordin Williams and Brandon Moss, those seniors? Shannon James stepped up, hit 2 big threes, I believe, in the second half. You know, Joe Ferraci, I wanted it for those 4 seniors.
Jordin Williams, great game, 34 points. Yesterday struggled from the field, couldn't hit a boat, he fell out of the water. Tonight, on fire. Can you talk about his play?
I've been coaching older than I look many years, and there's not been many harder workers than Jordin Williams that I've come across. He deserves everything he's gotten and more. He spends time in the gym. Our manager, Dan Roy, gets in there way before anybody gets to work, and it paid off today in the conference championship. Happy to be representing the Red River in Kansas City by getting the automatic bid.
Brandon Moss, another monster game, an exciting player, a walking highlight film he is. Double-double tonight. I think it was 19 points, 13 rebounds, or no, 20 and 13 tonight. 5 assists as well. Can you talk about his impact on the team this year?
Brandon Moss is a phenomenal athlete. There's not many better players in the NEIA across the country. He's got length, he's got skill, he's got an IQ. Sometimes we need to slow him down. He had 5 turnovers tonight, but you know, he was on the court for 33 minutes, and we had to let our best players stay out there and finish the game. And Jordin and Brandon, 1-2 punch, and then everybody else chipping in on that side and defending. It was enough to beat a Langston team. And let's stop and give Stan Holt and Trey Hendon and the Lions credit as they're exiting the Red River. Unfortunately, we've had a great rivalry with them 3 years in a row in the conference championship. Fortunate to come out of it this year, and last year they beat us 3 years ago right here. But Langston's a tough team, and we knew we'd get a very good punch from them.
Another trip to Kansas City. You should think about getting property up there. I got to tell you, what's the team need to do to make a deep drive and a national championship?
We need to take better care of the basketball. We need to continue to defend and just play as one. When we do that, we're hard to guard because we've got a lot of weapons. We've got to lock in next week with practice, maybe take a day or 2 off because we won today and played yesterday. Long layoff. We'll see how we practice and what we need to do to make sure we don't get any rust. We'll figure out who we play on Wednesday. We're, again, excited and thankful for the opportunity to represent the Red River and go up there and hopefully cut down some nets as we're about to do now.
All right. Thank you, Coach, very much. Congratulations. Good luck in Kansas City.
Looking forward to seeing you.
All right. That's the final. As, again, LSU Alexandria wins the Red River Athletic Conference Tournament Championship for the 3rd time in 4 years. Second time in 3 meetings against Langston University. Both these teams deserve to be in Kansas City along with LSU Shreveport. NAIA tournament committee has a lot of work to do to figure out the Red River 5 20-win teams, who's going to get in, who's not going to get in. We'll have to wait and see on Wednesday. So again, from everybody here, Dan Davies, the Sports Information Director for the Red River Athletic Conference, Mike Thompson saying thanks for watching us this weekend. If you've been watching the 2018 Raising Cane's Red River Athletic Conference Tournament Championship from LeTourneau University in Longview, Texas. Good night, everybody.